Hey guys, what's going on? BlueCool97 here, and welcome back to another Minecraft Java Edition tutorial. And today, I'm going to be showing you guys a sand slash concrete slash gravel duplication glitch. And by concrete, I mean like concrete powder. Let's get started. So first things first, go ahead and locate your stronghold. Once you're at your stronghold, go ahead and activate it. I also recommend setting your spawn here and getting rid of the silverfish spawner, which you'll have to do anyways. But really quick, gonna go ahead and set my spawn here. Then go ahead and activate the portal, and then jump on through. Once you are here, this has actually kind of turned out somewhat nicely. You're want to go ahead and kill the ender dragon. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and break out all of these blocks here, and take out the lava in the bottom. You also want to take out the lava here on the sides. And this just kind of gives you enough room in here. Then go ahead and get out your dirt, your mushroom, your red mushroom, by the way, and your bone meal. So from the middle block here, come down to where you're even with the ground here, and go over 3 blocks. So there should be a 2-block gap, and then your dirt there. Then go ahead and place in the mushroom and grow it up. Once it is grown, you will see that it has broken the portal there on that side. And you can do this on whatever side you want. It does not really matter. You could even do it on multiple sides if you really want to. But then go ahead and break out all of these blocks. For this next bit, you're going to want a sticky piston, a redstone torch, some repeaters, some redstone dust, your slime blocks, and the concrete powder or sand or gravel. You will also need a building block of your choice. For this example, I'm going to be using stone. So what you want to do is you want to place down the stone in the middle, kind of where like the portal is. So if you were to look, you can kind of see the outline of the portal there on the outer edge. Place a block down below that with a piston on top of that block there. Then go ahead and place 3 sticky pistons on it, just like this. Something else you'll have to do is you'll have to kind of clear out a little bit of a space for where you're going to build this. Then go ahead and place in 3 bits of redstone dust, place in a piece of stone here like this, with another piece of redstone dust, with another block, with another piece of redstone dust, with a block here like this, with a redstone torch on the top of it, just like that, with another redstone torch there, just like this. Then, underneath this block here, go ahead and place in a repeater and set it on the maximum amount of delay. Also, the block that's running into this redstone torch here, make sure that is a repeater. So go ahead and break that redstone dust and place your repeater back in. Then, from this repeater here that you just set in on the maximum amount of delay, take 3 redstone dust and run it like this. So it should create a clock that's doing something just like this. While you're building this, you can go ahead and stop this by placing a lever on this block here that has your redstone torches on it, and flipping it. It should retract if you did this correctly. Then what you want to do is place a block on top of that redstone torch. Then from this redstone torch, place in a sticky piston like this with 3 more slime blocks on it, just like that. Also make sure these slime blocks are not touching any other blocks. Then on top of this sticky piston, go ahead and place another block with a redstone repeater, place on top of that, set to 2 ticks, and then place your redstone dust piece on top of the stone block here. Then, right where this repeater is running, go ahead and place in another piece of stone like that, with redstone dust on the top of it, just like that. Then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and place in a sticky piston facing downwards from that block there like that, with another sticky piston there, and another one on the side of that as well. Then go ahead and place in a block of stone on the top of these pistons here. So when you flip the lever, they should all move like this. If you are having problems getting these pistons to extend, you might need to like place blocks here and break them and stuff to make sure that they're all going to kind of like power them all, because sometimes it does get a little buggy. But then just go ahead and flip that lever to shut it all off, and take your concrete powder, your sand, or your gravel, and place it on top of that slime blocks there. It should be level with the portal here. Something else to keep in mind is sometimes when you shut this thing off, the machine will break, so you might have to rebuild it again. But then go ahead and flip this lever, and the concrete powder should be doing a pattern formation, kind of like this. I'm just going to go ahead and flip the lever, and as you can see, the concrete powder kind of like fell off, so it broke a little bit. Also, when you go out of run distance and come back in, it can sometimes break as well, sometimes even worse. So it's always good practice just to shut this thing off before you leave, and you might have to replace your stuff back on the top. We need to make a collection system in the end, so let's go do that. So once you are here, you are basically going to want to make sure that you have walls built up around this obsidian platform. And that's pretty much it. go ahead and get out like your chest or something that you want to store this in. And then you can just go ahead, and store all your stuff here. Really quick, I am going to actually head on back and flip the lever to turn this thing on so it can start going. And now I am going to go ahead and go through the portal here. And as you will see, stuff has gotten duped. Now, because that chunk isn't being loaded in anymore, the stuff isn't really collecting the best way. So collecting it is kind of hard. What you can do is you can have two players, so you have one in the overworld where the stuff's being duped at, and then the person in the end collecting it all. Or if you want to try collecting this on yourself, you will have to stay in the overworld to run this, and all of the entities will be over here. Now, because these entities, I noticed them kind of falling right here, I have tried to clear this thing out. However, because this platform does get regenerated when it's updated here, it will place an obsidian block bank right there. So what I'm going to try to do is I am going to attempt to make a system that will collect it. Now, I don't know if this will get taken away or not. I am not 100% sure because I haven't actually tried this out yet. Now that has been running for a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and go through this portal here. And as we will see, there were tons of items that just got spat out from that. However, I don't know how many were actually collected in this system. So as we can see, a few of them were collected in this system here. More than what I had collected, so it was collecting a few of the items. However, it wasn't quite collecting all of them. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I am going to set up a wider range of this here. And we will come back here and we'll let it dupe some more. Also guys, a parts list to all of this will be included in the description of this video and in the comments. Make sure to go check that out. I will include the overall final design of this thing as far as what you need to build the collection system and everything, even though that wasn't originally part of the official tutorial. But now that this thing's been running for a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and go back through this portal here. And as you'll see, tons of those items just got spat out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come on out here. That minecart had already been there. But now we will see what ended up in the chest. So as we can see, tons of items are getting put in there. So if you are doing this with one person, it will not collect it until you go through the portal. Also, I am not 100% sure if the items will despawn after the 5-minute time or whatever. So you guys have to kind of test that out, I guess, on your own. But guys, as you can see though, the overall gist of this thing, it does dupe the concrete or the sand or the gravel or whatever entity kind of thing you're using like that. I haven't tried this out with scaffolding yet. But guys, that's all I have time for today. Really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. But guys, with that being said, have a great day and don't forget to stay cool. See you guys. Let me know if you have any questions about today's tutorial or anything, or if there's any problems you guys are having with it. Please keep in mind, this is on Java Edition version 1.16.5. That's what I'm testing it on. So, it will not work on Bedrock Edition as far as I know, because I haven't tested it. But guys, I'll catch you in the next one.